Hello everyone, I am Divya, your math facilitator. In this video, we shall discuss the solutions of exercise 12.2 of our class 10. So if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and do like this video right now because you are going to have an amazing session. Come on, let's get started. So exercise 12.1 I have done in the earlier videos. You can check out the video by clicking on the I button here. Now come on. So the first question is, a TV tower stands vertically on the side of a road. Okay, so on one side of a road, a TV tower stands vertically. So from a point on the other side, from the side directly opposite to the tower, okay, the angle of elevation of the tower is 60 degrees. Okay, suppose this is the one side of the road, this is the other side of the road. Okay, a TV tower is standing vertically here on one side of the road. Okay, so let me take it in this way. So this is the TV tower. Okay, so this is the other side of the road. If you're watching the TV tower, okay, this is the ground. So if you're watching the TV tower directly from a point directly opposite to the tower, the angle of elevation of the tower is 60. So from this point, if you're watching the top of the TV tower, this angle of elevation is 60 degrees. Okay, so from another point 10-meter away from this point, okay, from this point 10-meter away, okay, that means little far away from this point. Okay, this distance is how much? 10-meter away from this first point. If you are taking the, on joining the line, on joining this point to the foot of the tower, the angle of elevation of the top of the tower is 30. Okay, so if you take this angle of elevation from this point, if you are seeing, and if you take the angle of elevation, this is 30. Okay, so you have to find the height of the tower and the width of the road. So this is the height of the tower, and what is the width of the road? This is the width of the road. Okay, so just see here. So what happened from this, these are 2 points on the road, as I told you. So on one point you have a tower on one side, on from the other side, if you're watching the tower, top of a tower, the angle of elevation is 60. Now from this point, I'm just moving 10 meters away from this point. So after moving 10 meters away from the tower, I can see that the tower is at 30 degrees angle of elevation. So you have to find the height of the tower. Okay, so in the previous exercise we dealt with only one triangle, but in this exercise we are going to deal with two triangles. Okay, so here you can see this is one triangle 30 degrees, this is one triangle, and this is 60 is another triangle. Okay, so let us name all the triangles. So this is A, B is the tower. Okay, so this is point C, which is the other side of the road, and this is point D, 10 meters away from point C. Okay, so A, B, D. Here you can see A, B, D. This is one triangle, and A, B, C. This is the other triangle. So using these two triangles, you have to find the height of the tower. Okay, that means this height, and also the width of the road. That means this width of the road. Okay, so come on, let us start the problem now. So let me take one triangle first. Okay, so taking triangle ABC. So in triangle ABC, I just want to find the height, which is nothing but the opposite side. Okay, so opposite side divided by, this is nothing but the adjacent side BC, isn't it? So let me write it here, adjacent side. Okay, opposite side divided by adjacent side gives what? Opposite by adjacent is nothing but tan value, tan of 60 degrees you have here. Okay, so tan 60 is nothing but opposite by adjacent. So tan 60 is opposite side is AB by adjacent side is BC. You have to only consider this triangle ABC as we have written here. Okay, only this triangle ABC. So opposite is AB and adjacent is AC. Okay, so tan 60 is nothing but root 3 is equal to AB, the height of the tower, you take it as H, and BC you don't know, that is the width of the road, you take it as W. Okay, so H is equals to, cross multiplying, it is root 3W. Okay, so H is root 3W. So this is one relation which we got. Now let us take the another triangle. What is the another triangle? It is nothing but ABD. This triangle, this bigger triangle if you take. So let me write it here. So in triangle ABD, here also you can see you have a relation with the opposite side and the base. Okay, adjacent side. So opposite by adjacent side gives you tan. Okay, and tan of which angle do you have here? Tan of 30 degrees. Here in this triangle it is 30 degrees, isn't it? So tan 30 is equals to opposite by adjacent. Opposite is nothing but H. isn't it? Opposite side AB you are taking it as H, and this adjacent side I am taking it as BD. Okay, let me write the vertices first. Opposite side you are taking it as AB, adjacent side is nothing but BD. Okay, this complete is BD. This BD I can write it in two ways, isn't it? So this is AB by BD, I can write it as CD plus BC, isn't it? So this BD I can write as CB plus BC. Okay, so let me write it here. So this is nothing but CD plus BC. Okay, AB is nothing but H divided by CD. This is given as 10. Okay, so this is 10 plus BC is W. Okay, let me write it here. This is W. So this is nothing but tan 30. Tan 30 is 1 by root 3. Okay, so 1 by root 3 is equal to H by 10 plus W. But what is the value of H? You got H is nothing but root 3 W. So let us substitute here. So 1 by root 3 is equals to, this is root 3 W divided by 10 plus W. Simple cross multiplication let us do. So cross multiplying, you have 10 plus W is equals to root 3 W into root 3. Isn't it? 1 into 10 plus W is 10 plus W. Root 3 into root 3 W is root 3 W into root 3. Okay, so let me do here. So this is nothing but 10 plus W is equals to root 3 into root 3 is 3W. Okay, so 10 is equal to 3W minus W. This W I am sending it to RHS. So this is 2W is 10. So what is the value of W? It is nothing but 10 by 2, which is 5. Okay, so 10 by 2 is 5. You will take it in meters because here it is given in meters, 10 meters away. Okay, so just see. So you got W. W is nothing but the width of the road, isn't it? Therefore, width of the road is 5 meters. Okay, so now just substitute the value of W here. H is equal to root 3 into W. So W is nothing but 5. So H you will get it as 5 root 3 meters. Okay, so what is H? H is the height of the tower. Okay, so height of the tower is 5 root 3 and width of the road is 5 meters. Clear? So in this way we are considering two triangles. Firstly, we are considering the shorter one, okay, the smaller one you can say, and then I am taking the longer or the bigger one. Okay, so let us move on to the next question. A 1.5 meter tall boy is looking at the top of a temple which is 30 meter in height from a point at a certain distance. The angle of elevation from his eye to the top of the crown of the temple decreases from 30 to 60 as he walks towards the temple. Find the distance he walked towards the temple. Okay, so this 1.5 meter tall boy is walking at the is looking at the top of a temple which is 30 meter in height from a point at a certain distance. Okay, so suppose this is the point where the boy is standing. So this boy, let us take this is the boy. Okay, this boy is at a distance from the temple. Suppose this is a temple. Okay, this boy is seeing the top of a temple. The temple height is how much? It is 30 meters. Okay, so this is 30 meters. The boy is seeing the top of a temple from this distance. Okay, the angle of elevation from his eye to the crown of the temple increases from 30 to 60. Okay, that means when he is here, it was 30 degrees. Now always I told you that you will take it with reference to a horizontal line. So this is 30 degrees. Okay, now the boy has started walking towards the temple. Okay, that means from this point he started walking towards the temple. Okay, suppose he is somewhere here now. Now the height of the boy will not change. He's just walking towards the temple, so the same height. Okay, now from this point if he is seeing the temple, this is nothing but this is 60 degrees. Okay, so the angle of elevation is 60 degrees. Okay, so you have to find the distance he walked towards the temple. So from this point he walked to this point. Okay, so you have to find this distance he walked towards the temple. So how shall we do it? Now here also if you see, you have two triangles formed. See, this is the first triangle, yes, and this is the second triangle. Okay, the bigger one and the smaller one. Okay, so let us take both the triangles now. So let me take this triangle first. Okay, so in this triangle you can see tan 60. Let me take it in this way. Tan 60 is nothing but this point. Okay, now how will you get this height? How are we going to get this height? Let me name these sides. So it is A, B, let this be point C, okay, and let this be point D, okay, this is D and this is E. Okay, so just I'm naming all the points, all the vertices. So this is A, B, C, D, E. Okay, now in triangle ADC, in this triangle ADC, so let me write it here. In triangle ADC, so tan 60 value I'm taking. So tan 60 is nothing but AC opposite by CD. Okay, adjacent. Okay, so how will I get AC? AC is nothing but this complete AB minus BC. See, AC is nothing but AB minus BC divided by you have CD. Just see how am I getting this value AC. So it is nothing but this complete AB minus CB will give me AC. Okay, but what is BC? BC is nothing but this height of the boy. Okay, the height of the boy and this BC both are same, isn't it? Just see, isn't it? So let me write it here. Height of the boy is 1.5, so this is also 1.5. Okay, so AB, the complete height of the temple is 30 minus BC is 1.5 divided by, you don't know what is CD, let me take it as CD itself. Okay, so tan 60 is root 3, let us take the value. So this is nothing but root 3 CD is equals to, this comes 28.5. Okay, so root 3 CD is equals to 28.5 you have. So from this CD is nothing but 28.5 divided by root 3. Okay, so this is the first relation which you got. Now take the next triangle. Next triangle is this one, this bigger one, ABE. Okay, so in triangle ABE, so here also you'll find tan, because this is the opposite and this is the adjacent. So tan 30, here the angle is 30. So tan 30 is equals to AC by, this complete thing is what it is, BE. Okay, BE, or you can say it is CE. Okay, it is BE or CE. So this is CE. Okay, this complete thing, this complete distance. Yes, so this is nothing but AC is nothing but, how much are you getting? You are getting it as 28.5. I told you AC is nothing but AB minus CB, isn't it? So it is AB minus BC or CB gives you AC divided by CE you have. Okay, so AB minus, this is 30 minus 1.5 divided by CE. Where is CE? So here you can see this is CE. CE, isn't it? CE you can write as CD plus DE. CE I can write as CD plus DE. Okay, so see here, this is CE, this complete thing is CE, so I can write as CD plus DE. Okay, so let me write it here. So this is nothing but tan 30 is nothing but, tan 30 degrees is nothing but 30 minus 1.5 is 28.5 divided by CD plus DE. CD plus DE. CD you don't know what it is. Okay, CD you got it as 28.5 divided by root 3. Okay, plus DE. DE you don't know what is the distance he traveled, isn't it? The boy has traveled from point E to point D. You don't know the distance. Okay, so let us find it now. So this is CD plus DE. So tan 30 is 1 by root 3 is equals to 28.5 divided by CD plus DE. Cross multiplying, you get CD plus DE is nothing but 28.5 multiplied by root 3. Okay, 28.5 multiplied by root 3. Now CD value, how much are you getting? CD is nothing but 28.5 divided by root 3. Let me write it here. This is 28.5 divided by root 3 plus DE is equals to 28.5 multiplied by root 3. Let me send this 28.5 divided by root 3 to LHS. So DE is equals to 28.5 root 3 minus 28.5 divided by root 3. Okay, so if I take this root 3 as 28.5 as common, 28.5 if you take it as common, so it is root 3 minus 1 by root 3. Okay, root 3 minus 1 by root 3. Okay, here you have root 3 minus 1 by root 3. Okay, so DE is nothing but 28.5 multiplied by, taking LCM, this you have root 3. Okay, so 3 3 is a, root 3 into root 3 is 3 minus 1. Okay, so this you can write as 28.5 multiplied by 2 by root 3. Okay, which is nothing but 28.5 multiplied by 2 is nothing but, yes, it is 57. So this is 57 divided by root 3 meters. Okay, so Yes, this is how you'll get the value of DE. What is DE? DE is nothing but the distance the boy walked towards the temple. Okay, so this says 57 by root 3. Okay, so firstly, what did we do? We have taken the two triangles. Okay, one triangle is with angle 60, the other triangle is with angle 30. Okay, now this both the distances we don't know D CD and we don't know DE also, but I'm in this triangle, I'm just finding out what is CD, so I got CD. Now taking the bigger triangle, here you can see this adjacent side is nothing but CD plus DE. Okay, so CD value you already have, just substituting here. Okay, and you are finding DE value. DE is nothing but the distance the boy walked towards the temple. So let us move on to the next one. A statue stands on the top of a 2-meter tall pedestal. From the from the point on the ground, the angle of elevation of the top of the statue is 60 degrees, and from the same point, the angle of elevation of the top of the pedestal is 45 degrees. You have to find the height of the statue. Okay, so you have a statue on a pedestal. Okay, suppose this is the pedestal. Okay, you have a statue here. So okay, let me take the statue in this way. So now as we have learnt all these things, we are going to take it as a vertical line, isn't it, as per our rule? So yes, let me take it as a vertical line now. So you understood, right? So you have a pedestal means you have a base in this way, and this is the statue. Okay, but for our convenience we are taking them as vertical line. Okay, so let me show you here. So yes, so let this be the statue and the pedestal. Okay, so this is the statue. From here, from this point you have the statue, this is the statue, and this is the pedestal. Okay, so now from a statue stands on a top of a 2-meter tall pedestal. This pedestal is 2 meters tall. From a point on the ground, the angle of elevation of the top of the statue, suppose from this point on the ground, okay, let us join this. The top of the elevation, the top of the statue, if you are seeing the top of the statue, the angle of elevation, okay, so to the top of the statue, this angle is 60 degrees. Okay, and from the same point, the angle of elevation of the top of the pedestal. Now where is the pedestal? I told you it is here, isn't it? This is the top of the pedestal. So this angle is nothing but this is 45 degrees. Okay, so you have to find the height of the statue. Okay, the complete height of the statue, this you have to find. So how will you get? So firstly, let us take this triangle. Let this be A, B, C, D. Okay, so in triangle let us take this triangle first. In triangle BCD, the smaller one, BCD, so tan 45 is nothing but this opposite side is BC by adjacent side is CD. Okay, so it is nothing but 2, BC is 2 divided by CD, you don't know. Okay, tan 45 is 1. So CD is nothing but 2. Okay, cross multiplying, you are getting the value of CD. This distance is 2. Now let us take this bigger triangle ACD. Okay, so in triangle ACD, let us again take tan of which angle? Tan of this angle is 60. So tan 60 degrees is equals to the complete height of the triangle is AC. This is AC by CD. Okay, opposite side is AC divided by CD. AC you can write it as AB plus BC. So this is nothing but AB plus BC by CD. So tan 60 is root 3. Okay, so AB plus BC. BC is 2. AB you don't know, you are taking it as H. So it is H. AB is H plus BC is 2 divided by CD. You just got it as 2. Okay, so let us substitute. This is 2. This is root 3. Cross multiplying, this is 2 root 3 is equals to H plus 2. Okay, so what is the value of H? H is nothing but just transpose this plus 2 to LHS, so it becomes 2 root 3 minus 2. Okay, if you take 2 as common, so H is equals to 2. If you take common, it is root 3 minus 1 meters. Okay, H is nothing but the height of the statue, so it is root 3 minus 1. Okay, 2 into root 3 minus 1. So if you can substitute root 3 as 1.732 minus 1. Okay, so this becomes 2 into 0.732. Okay, so multiplying it, so this is 1.464 meters is the height of the statue. Okay, let us move on to the next one. From the top of a building, the angle of elevation of top of a cell tower is 60 degrees. Okay, so you have a building, you have a cell tower. From let this be the ground. from the top of this building, okay, the angle of elevation of the top of the cell tower, okay, this is the top of the cell tower. Angle of elevation you will always take with reference to a horizontal. So this is 60 degrees, okay, and the angle of depression of its foot. So depression of its foot. Now this is from the building you are seeing the tower foot. So angle of depression is with this horizontal. This is the line of sight. So this angle is 45 degrees. Okay, find if the distance of the building from the tower is 7. So this distance of the building from the tower is 7 meters. So you have to find the height of the tower. This is the height of the tower H. So you have to find it. So now I told you these two are parallel lines. Yes, horizontal and the ground are parallel to each other. So this is the transversal. So this becomes alternate interior angle which are equal. So if this is 45, this is also 45. Yes, now let me name these points. Let this be A, B, C, D, E. Okay, now here you can see you have two triangles. This is one triangle, okay, with 45 degrees, and this is another triangle with 60 degrees. Okay, so let us take the two triangles. So in triangle CDE, okay, so in triangle CDE, this triangle, so you have 45. So tan 45 degrees is nothing but opposite side of this angle is ED by CD. Okay, so ED you don't know the height, so keep it as ED by CD, you know it is 7 and tan 45 is 1. So ED is nothing but 7. Cross multiplying, you have ED, this is 7 meters, isn't it? So if this is 7, what is BC? BC is also 7, isn't it? ED and BC are same. Yes, so if ED is 7, BC is also 7. Okay, therefore ED is equals to BC is equal to 7. Okay, so you got BC also as 7. Okay, now just see, now in this triangle ABE, now if you take this triangle ABE, let me write it here. So in triangle ABE, so we are going to take tan 60. So what is tan 60? Tan 60 is nothing but opposite side in this triangle, this short small triangle AB. So opposite side is AB and this is the adjacent. Okay, so BE. So let me write it here. So it is AB by BE. Okay, but here you know this BE and CD both are equal. BE is equals to CD. Why? Because these two are parallel lines. The building and the tower are parallel lines, so the distance between the parallel lines, CD is the distance and EB is the distance, so both will be equal. So if this is 7, EB is also 7. Okay, so here this is nothing but AB. AB you don't know, so keep it as AB divided by BE is nothing but 7. Okay, tan 60 is root 3. So AB value you are getting it as 7 root 3 by cross multiplying. Okay, now you want to find the height of the tower. So the tower is complete AC. Okay, so height of tower, how will you get? Height of tower is nothing but AC. So AC I can write it as AC is nothing but AB plus BC. Isn't it? AC is nothing but AB plus BC. So AB is 7 root 3 plus BC, how much did we get? BC you got it as 7. Okay, so this is 7. So here you can take 7 common. So this is root 3 plus 1. Similar to the previous problem, you can substitute here 7 multiplied by 1.732 plus 1. Okay, so this is 7 multiplied by 2.732. Okay, so multiplying this, you will get 7 2s are 14. This is 7 3s are 21 plus 1 is 22. 49 plus 2 is 51. Okay, and 14 plus 5 is 19. So 19.124 meters is the height of the tower. Clear? So simple, we are taking two triangles. This is one triangle and this is the other triangle. Okay, if you are able to draw the figure, interpret the question and draw the figure, half of your work is done. Okay, let us move on to the next one now. So a wire of length 18 meter had been tied with the electric pole at an angle of elevation 30 degrees with the ground. Okay, suppose this is the electric pole, so this is the ground, this is the wire. Okay, now this wire of length 18 meter, this is 18 meters, is tied to the electric pole at an angle 30 degrees with the ground. Okay, so 30 degrees with the ground it is. Because it was covering a long distance, it was cut and tied at an angle of elevation 60 degrees with the ground. Now it is covering a long distance, so it is cut and tied somewhere here. okay, with an angle 60 degrees with the ground. So how much length of the wire was cut? So how will you know how much length is cut? Just see, this is the length of the wire. So from this original length, if you are subtracting this length, you will get how much length of the wire you have cut. Okay, so here also you can see you have two triangles. One triangle is with angle 60, other is with angle 30. So let me take this as A, B, C, D. Okay, so in triangle ABC, let me take this shorter one, ABC. So here in this triangle, will you take sine or cos or tan? So here you can see what you want. You want the relation with hypotenuse, isn't it? You want the relation with hypotenuse. Yes, and this height AB, the tower is same for common for both the triangles. Triangle ABC and ABD, the height AB is common. Okay, so let me take sine. Why? Because sine is nothing but opposite by hypotenuse, isn't it? So sine of which angle should I take? Sine of 60 I will take first. Okay, so in this triangle sine 60 is nothing but AB, opposite side is AB by hypotenuse is x, isn't it? It is x. So sine 60 is nothing but 1 by, it is root 3 by 2. Okay, so cross multiplying, what do you have here? So this is AB is equals to x root 3 by 2. Cross multiplying, this is what I have. Now let me take this triangle. So in triangle ABD, what are you getting? So let us take sine also, sine only here, because you have a relation with the hypotenuse, isn't it? So sine 30 is again AB by BD. Okay, so yes, you have AB by AD. Okay, AB is the opposite and AD is the hypotenuse. Okay, so sine 30 is nothing but 1 by 2 is equals to AB by AD is how much? It is 18. Okay, so from this, what is the value of AB? AB is nothing but 18 divided by 2. Just cross multiplying, what do you have? 2AB is 18. So AB is 18 divided by 2. So AB you will get it as 9. So AB is 9. Okay, so this AB you are getting it as 9. Now just substitute here. So this is 9 is equals to x root 3 by 2. Okay, so what is the value of x? X is nothing but 9 into 2 divided by root 3. Okay, so this is the value of x. You got x is 9 into 2 divided by root 3. Okay, so if you write this as 3 into 3 into 2, 9 I am writing it as 3 into 3. So divided by root 3. So root 3 ones are root 3, root 3 is up. Okay, root 3 is gives you 3 is equals to, you have 3 2s are 6. So this is 6 root 3 meters. So what is x? X is nothing but the length of the wire. Okay, it was 18 first, now it is 6 root 3. Okay, so the original length, what do you want? You want how much rope is cut. Okay, so let me write it here. So length of wire cut, how will you get? It is nothing but the original length minus the changed length. Okay, so original length is nothing but 18 minus changed length is 6 root 3. So subtracting these two, you will get the value of the change in length. Okay, so here you can multiply 6 into 1.732 and you can get the value, or else you can leave the answer in this way. Okay, so this is length of wire which is cut. Okay, so if you multiply, so it becomes 6 into 1.732. Okay, so this is nothing but 18 minus 6 2 is 12, 18 19 642 343. So it is 10.392. Okay, so if I subtract, what will I get? 18 minus 10.392, I'll get it as 7.608 meters. Okay, so this is how we are going to do here. In this case, since you have the relation with hypotenuse, I am taking sine value. In all other cases, we had relation with opposite side and the base, so we were taking tan. But this question is a special case where you have a relation with hypotenuse. The length of the wire is hypotenuse in this case. Yes, so I hope all these problems are clear for you. The remaining question number 6 to 10 we shall discuss in the later video. If you have liked this video, do give this video a very big thumbs up, share the channel with all your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new. Thanks for watching.